Hi there, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 26th of September. Your two ruling planets of Mars and Pluto are going to be incredibly influential this week. Pluto has been retracing his steps for the last 5.5 months, as he does each year. But of course, last week was tuning in brilliantly to the planet of thought and talk, Mercury. That continues through to Wednesday, but the difference is that Pluto starts to go forwards on Monday. And I think your communication is going to be particularly vivid and passionate, especially when it comes to the people that you can really connect to in your circle of friends. And if you are generating ideas about future plans, these too can be very compelling to the people that you're having discussions with. But all this is given even more energy by the arrival of Mars, your traditional ruler, on Tuesday into the sign of Capricorn. Now the two are going to be combining from about the middle of October, and that's really going to up the ante when it comes to your persuasiveness. But certainly almost straight away I feel that you're going to be more active, want to not just express your ideas but move around a lot more too. Mars is about energy, it's also about instant gratification, and I think the restlessness that it's going to create is going to be exciting, but it's forging a wonderful link with the sultry energies of Venus, which continues to be located in your sign. If there is someone that you're attracted to, then this is going to be a fine week to reach out to tell them. Yet, you may think, well, hold on, isn't the sun in the part of my horoscope to do with a more reflective mode? And it is, but it also combines with Jupiter, the planet of growth. It's possible that you could read something that's going to be very important to your moves. It could be some kind of self-help manual. You may realise that there's someone that you can follow or link to who seems to really chime with you and understand the type of motivations that are important to you at this time. I don't want to use the word guru, but it could be someone that certainly have a healthy sense of respect for. And the information that you're gleaning, whether you do it for yourself in terms of just fact-finding and expanding your consciousness, or it does come from some kind of leader like this, I do feel it can feed into some of your moods as far as your social situation too. Perhaps there's someone that you're going to get to know a little more discreetly. It could be behind the scenes in a professional situation, especially if you work in a big organisation. But I feel that Mars and Venus's link is certainly a very energising one, and the more you can get out and about and interact with others, the better, even if you continue to be your selective self, because after all, you can be a bit doubtful about people until you really get to know them. But Jupiter's just asking you to overcome your skepticism a little more while still listening to your inner gut. However, as this week draws to a close, both Venus and Mars are connecting to Neptune, the planet of dreams. Now that's also mischievous still in its right angle to Saturn, asking you to be careful about how you spend your resources and how you approach your love life in general, to try to be realistic. But I think in this situation, your idealism doesn't need to be pulverised by your realism. And perhaps it is time to give someone, or give the opportunity for yourself, to be a bit more open to connecting with other people. As the week draws to a close, stern Saturn does forge a very positive angle to the new moon, which is in a psychological location. There may be something in the background of your life that you're not quite valuing as much as you could do. It may be a past skill set that you've evolved, it could be some savings, it may be some items that you own, it may be to do with your heritage around who you are and your personal identity. But as this week draws to a close, you can start to make some great connections about what all this means and feel just quietly really confident about who you are. And that is just going to help the more outgoing side of your situation too. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.